Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get straight into it. My best trade this year was for a gain of 93% and I held for a maximum of 47 calendar days. And it wasn't on a fluke pump and dump stock, it was through options trading. If you're tuning into the channel for the first time, the channel theme, as well as my own investment style, is to correlate fundamental stock metrics with technical analysis prior to investing or trading, which you'll see here. Now let's get into the trade and my rationale behind taking it. The trade I took was buying put options on an ETF called JETS, which if you're not familiar with put options, they're a way of profiting when a stock goes down in price. And JETS is an airline ETF. Prior to taking this trade, I knew that the airline industry is characteristically a low-margin business that is cyclical in nature. As you can see here with American Airlines' net income since 1985, which makes up almost 10% of the JETS ETF and is emblematic of most of the airline companies. Knowing this about the airlines, I've kept the JETS ETF in a watch list with other businesses that are cyclical or that have consistently poor earnings, which is my shorts watch list. Now we see the earnings for American Airlines over the past 5 years, which was negative 2 out of 5 years and never substantially positive. Knowing the fundamentals of American Airlines and the JETS ETF, I was monitoring the price and noticed it pushing up. Here we have JETS on a 5-year chart and we can see that they are on a consistent downtrend. Additionally, this chart we have the standard deviation channel, which is a tool used to determine how far price is from average for a given time frame. We can see that price drifted substantially above the average price depicted by the center yellow line, which is where I saw my opportunity for a reversion to the mean, as well as that price was coming into a meaningful resistance level around $22. Lastly, the RSI graph at the bottom of the chart was coming into an overbought level, also indicating a potential reversal in my mind. Furthermore, QQQ, which is a NASDAQ 100 ETF, was also coming into resistance, and I had little faith that NASDAQ was going to make new highs based on the current market sentiment and the Fed raising interest rates, and I knew that the broader market would influence the airline stocks. So having a 5-year downtrend with a price bump correlated with poor fundamentals, I narrowed my time frame to 2 years where I could see price was coming into the upper standard deviation channel, meaning that price was substantially out of its average price range for this period. This is when I initiated my put contract on July 5th for a strike price of $20.83 and an expiration of 19 January 2024. From there, price continued to push up and I continued to average in for a lower price until July 24th when I purchased my last put contract. This was about the time when the stock started to reverse. I held my position as price came into what I thought was a meaningful support level and a point where I thought it may recover. So I sold my entire position, having made a profit of 93% over 47 calendar days from my first purchase to my exit. Then we can see the price hesitated just a bit and continued to plummet. I was happy to see my trade play out and thought of my exit point as safe. This was my best trade of the year considering return compared to duration. I still have the JETS ETF on my shorts watch list and I'll be waiting for another deviation from the mean. This video will be followed shortly by my worst trade in recent history, so subscribe if you're interested in learning from my mistakes. Thanks for watching.